It's men's doubles, and it's Ahsan and Setiawan, the beaten finalists from 5 years ago, up against Astrup and Rasmussen, the winners here 6 years ago. Well, Astrup and Rasmussen are the number 2 seeds, the 2018 winners, so they're at the bottom section of the draw, the 4th quarter. And if you were with us earlier, you would have seen He Ting and Ren Xian Hu come through against the Thai pair in 2 straight games. Affectionately known in the badminton world, Ahsan and Setiawan as the daddies. I think it's fair to say they're in the latter stages of their careers at the age of 37 and 40. But their opponents, Astrup and Rasmussen, they're both in their 30s too, and they're both fathers. And Astrup married after the Olympic Games. So this is an 11th meeting between these two pairs. Ahsan and Setiawan have won 7 of the previous 10, but Astrup and Rasmussen have won the last 2. The last time they met was the semi-final of the Arctic Open almost a year ago. 21-19, 21-12 in Helsinki, 33 minutes. So Mohammed Ahsan is the 37-year-old. He turned 37 earlier this month. And he's from Palembang in South Sumatra, 5'8". And 40-year-old Hendra Setiawan. Turned 40 last month from Pemalang in Central Java. And he's a twice winner of this event with the late Marcus Kido, 18 years ago and 17 years ago. Anders Rasmussen is 35, and he and his partner are enjoying their 15th consecutive week at their career high of 2. Kim Astrup is the youngest man on court at the age of 32 from Herning, and just under 6'1". 4 finals so far this year for the Danes, winning 3 titles: the European Championships, the Malaysian Masters and the Canadian Open. The Canadian Open just before the Olympic Games. In fact, they retained their title at the Canadian Open because they'd won it last year as well. So our court officials for this one, Fine Datan from India is our umpire, and Seamus Halpin of Ireland is the service judge as we look at Thomas Stangor, his coach. And there indeed is our umpire that I was telling you about.
Gentlemen, right, Mohammed Ahsan and Indian Setiawan, Indonesian. And left, King Astrup and Adam Rasmussen, Denmark. King Astrup to solve, Mohammed Ahsan. Love all. Play.
So the Danes, far side of the court, the current world number 2s against the former world number 1s, Ahsan and Setiawan. And I was telling you that this man, Hendra Setiawan, is a two-time former winner of the China Open with the late Marcus Kido. The first time, 2006, 18 years ago, we haven't even had the inception of the Super Series. So we've had the Super Series and now we've got the World Tour. All has happened since he first won this title. That's extraordinary, isn't it?
Go, 1.
Well, they've reached a final this year, have the Indonesians. That was the Australian Open. Oh, my goodness, that's delicious. Oh, well, there's a challenge. I saw it as good. Obviously, the umpire did too. Ooh, seeing it again. Oh, it's so certain. Here we go. Really in. Wonderful shot.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 4-1. Play. 1.
Great play. Great read from Setiawan. He has the most extraordinary record, at least one final every year for 23 consecutive years. Hendra Setiawan. Will anyone ever get anywhere close to that? I doubt it.
Service over. 2-5.
All World Championship medals, including 3 golds as a pair. Ahsan and Setiawan. This man, 4 World Championship golds with 2 different partners. The list of achievements is just outstanding, extraordinary, and quite frankly, almost unbelievable. But I do believe it because they're such wonderful players. Maybe the movement is not as sharp as it used to be. But the racket skills and the reading of the game by both Ahsan and Setiawan is just extraordinary.
Ball 7. Five, 7.
Yeah, there's an example of the movement isn't what it was. That's understandable at the age of 40. Nice.
7 on.
So 5 straight points to get back level. The Danes.
Service over. 8, 7. King Astrup challenges for 8.
Well, if they're wrong on this, the Danes, they've got no challenges left in this open game. Really? And they're wrong. No challenges.
No challenges remaining. 9, 7. Play. Service over.
No question, that one was long.
9. Service over. 10, 8.
It's going wide.
Service over. 9, 10. All.
Ahsan and Setiawan last in the final here 8 years ago, 2019, lost out to Gideon and Sudirman, but they have the advantage, albeit just a 1-point advantage at the mid-game interval here of the opening game against the current world number 2s, Astrup and
eller
Rasmussen.
spille den flat lige ned, så bruger vi den hurtige overspænding og stepper frem og lægger den af her. Altså, de er jo ikke hurtigt rundt, men de er jo pisse dygtige til at spille kompromisløb med at gå op og lægge eller prikke ned på os, ikke?
Så det der, hvis vi lige kan få bredde på, sådan det første smash, de slår, det er lidt på siden. Ja. Så er vi så langt frem.
Ja, lige præcis her. Men er man vigtigt, vi tænker, at vi ikke bare står og trykker, og ikke tænker os om her. Ikke hurtigt ben ud på den. Spil de lige her. Ja, det må vi rigtig gerne.
20 seconds.
Kom nu her.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 10. Late.
I think that's a dangerous tactic to try from Mohammed Ahsan. He seemed to be content to lift. Hit him with the drift, so lift's liable to go long. That's well played by Rasmussen.
11.
Good angle.
Done. All. Unsighted.
So the umpire is going to ask for the instant review because he was unsighted on that serve. Clearly in.
Out.
Oh, good part.
So it's over.
Out.
13, 12. Late. Ja, 14, 12. Jeg skal bare mere mange.
Goodness me.
Service over.
So the errors
14.
is contagious.
Service over. 15-13.
Hardly any rallies at all. Very short rallies.
Service over. 14-15.
Yeah, lovely smash. Setiawan. Now I know the lift was short. That's dispatched very nicely indeed.
Service over. 16-15.
Oh, dear me, another service error from Kim
Service
Astrup.
over. 16 all. Yeah. Service over. 17-16.
Is a Lee Sejar. Way long on the back line. He was caught off balance with the flick serve.
16.
Mohamed Ahsan. Oh, broken strings with Mohamed Ahsan. That's gone long.
19-16.
Oh, yes.
20, game point, 16. England.
Serve, return and third shot, so important in doubles, as that last rally proved. 4 game point opportunities for the Danes.
Service over, 17-20. 18-20.
That's gone wide, and on their third game point opportunity, Kim Astrup and Rasmussen convert.
21-18.
Umpire confirms it's 21-18. Just 14 minutes for that opening game.
Hårdt svip, så giv den lidt ekstra. Eller lige baner.
At de kommer til at gerne vil have, at vi står og trykker på tingene nu. Det er langt frem, ligger for prikket, træk frem i banen. Du skal ikke være bange for den her overspilning, selvom de kan løbe, fordi den stopper alligevel. Vi kan sagtens nå den. Det er fremme på banen, det er godt. Ikke? De kort til over. Giv dem lidt mindre, så de bare vil se, hvor svært vi er ved at modtage deres, ikke?
Ja, præcis. Vi skal virkelig ikke give den særlig meget. Nej.
Det er det samme spil, det er prik, det er frem på banen her, ikke? Ja. Og hvis de tror, de kan løfte sig ud af det, det kan man ikke over, fordi de kommer så hurtigt.
Det er endnu længere frem her, fordi at...
Afvikling på smaskene her, så kommer de så hurtigt ud af skeen her, ikke?
Og de vil prøve at spille den noget foran og igennem os.
Ja, selvfølgelig vil det.
Lige i det.
Det kan godt føles, som om den går ud, men så siger Stavn bagefter, at den går ud.
Ja, altså, men de bliver inde.
Ja, jeg ved godt, men jeg troede også, den der måske blev inde. Men den er,
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds.
So the players back on court for the start of this second game in this first round men's doubles encounter.
Second game. Love all.
Astrup and Rasmussen, the champions of this event 6 years ago against the beaten finalists from 5 years ago, Ahsan and Setiawan.
Love. Two, love.
That's a good tumble serve. He was there, but he missed it. Yeah, they paid the price. Well done by Mohammed Ahsan especially.
Two, all. Service over. 3, 2.
Oh my goodness, steady, steady. My goodness. Anders Rasmussen tripped over the advertising board at the side of the court. Could have done himself some damage there. What perfection on the return of serve.
3, all.
Indra Setiawan. Well, the touch hasn't deserted him. Maybe not as quick as he used to be. Well, the Hong Kong Open last week was the first tournament for the Danes after the Olympic Games. They were the #1 seeds in Hong Kong and the defending champions, and they lost in the very first round. The pair promoted from the qualifying, Huang Di and Zhao Haodong. Yes. So I think the Danes will be very anxious to get back into their rhythm that they showed prior to the Olympic Games and indeed during the Olympic Games. Their semi-final where they lost to the eventual gold medalist Li Yang and Wan Qilin, and in the bronze medal playoff match they lost to Aaron Chia and Suri Eek of Malaysia.
6-5. Service over, 6 all.
It's just wide. Anticipated the third shot extremely well, so Mohamed Ahsan. I've been impressed with Rasmussen. I think he's been working on his serve and third shot interception. He's done well today on those. It's a pity from Setiawan's point of view. Virtually impossible to defend to the back of the court from this near side when you're hitting with the drift. So to the mid-game interval, and it's a 4-point advantage for the number 2 seeds from Denmark, Astrup and Anders Rasmussen. With a bit of trickery attempted, but to no avail.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Seven. Play.
So 11-7, the advantage to the Danes. Oh, that's a great return of serve from Setiawan. Danes having already taken the opening game. Oh, goodness me.
Service over.
One net cord went over, one didn't. Consecutive rallies, that is. Yeah, he no longer has the speed to reach those. was I saying a moment ago about controlling the lifts and the defensive shots
9-13.
on this near side. Desperately difficult.
Out.
Service error.
Service over.
Second for the
14,
Indonesians.
9. Service over. 10-14.
Flick serve.
12-14.
I think the Indonesians could afford to exploit the flick a little bit more from that far end. Back within a point. It's always been the anticipation and the reading of the game that has made these two such remarkable players. Masterful. Challenge here
Ahsan challenges
from the
for
Indonesians.
out.
Clearly long.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 15-13. Play.
Another one goes long.
16-13. Service over. 14-16.
You know what the longest rally has been so far.
What?
Super. Well covered by Ahsan.
15.
That's where they also, it's not only anticipation, they know precisely when they need to help the other one out. Fifteen, 16. Nobody covering that one.
Service over. 17-15.
Three-point advantage and 3 points away from winning the match. The Danes are at 2 points away.
19-15.
Match point opportunities, 5 of them
15.
for the former champions Astrup and Rasmussen. Oh, it's just so good.
Service over.
So
16-20.
typical of the Indonesians, complete defiance. Backs against the wall and still find a moment of magic. 2 moments of magic.
17-20.
Possibly the longest rally of the match so far.
18-20.
Thomas Dangle not happy with that last rally. Well. 4 match points have come and gone, and just 1 more remains for the Danes until extra points required. 5th opportunity. Oh dear, what a pity. It ends on a service error from the Indonesians. Always great sportsmanship from Muhammad Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan as they congratulate their opponents, Kim Astrup and Rasmussen. 32 minutes only.
Match 1-5, King Astrup and his kind of Rasmussen. 21-18, 21-19.
Such a pity. But the victory for the Danes, and they will be mighty happy after their first round exit last week at the Hong Kong Open.
Så sender vi om 3 dage til.
When the number 1 seeds.
Og helt væk.
Number 2 seeds here in China. And as they take leave of centre stage, they can confirm that scoreline. 21-18, 21-19 in 32 minutes. So that's it for first round action today from Changzhou. Of course, we'll do it all tomorrow. Second round action, 2 court coverage, and it all starts the same time as today. That's 9 AM local time, 0100 GMT. So from all of us here, and especially from me, Jill Clark, until tomorrow, bye for now.